Hey everyone, and welcome back to FSI DFS. I am McKinley412, and today we're going to be breaking down the 4-game late slate on Saturday for Draftkings. We have a separate video out for the main earlier slate, the 11-game slate, so make sure to check that one out if you haven't already. But for now, just the small 4-game slate here. No weather concerns that we have to be paying attention to. Just always make sure you're keeping up to the minute with that. If anything changes, same with the COVID-related news, but we can just dive right in here, and it's pretty straightforward for the most part. Trevor Bauer right up here at the top at 9.8K. Not the best form lately from him, but the matchup is incredible going up against Texas here. And compared to the other pitchers on the slate, he's clearly going to be your top option. And I don't have to say much else about it. You know, he's clearly he's separated from the rest of the pitchers on the slate here. After Bauer and you jam him into your lineups, you're going to decide between Hendricks and Garcia. As for cash here, you're probably going to decide between Hendricks and Garcia. I personally am leaning more towards Garcia rather than Hendricks. One, you get a better, it's $400 cheaper. Two, his strikeout percentage is 10% higher than Hendricks is. Hendricks only has an 18% K rate. Garcia is at a 28, close to a 29% strikeout rate. And he's in a better matchup, in my opinion, as well. So Garcia over Hendricks for me. So Bauer Garcia is probably going to be your cash pitchers for this small slate, and everybody else is just going to kind of be a GPP filler wherever you want. But you can kind of see here, Garcia is in great form. He can go deep into games. He goes over 100 pitches here. So love him as your SP2. Hendricks, he's just not the Hendricks that we've known in the past here. He still can provide a decent floor here, but he's not going to be striking out many guys. His ground ball rate has dropped a lot, and his line drive rate, which is really damaging to pitchers, his line drive rate has shot up through the roof so far this season. So you can see he has a couple stretches here where he allows a lot of home runs. So cash, a little gonna be off of him here, but GPP, sure, go for it. Joe Ross, no. Going against that San Francisco offense. Oh, real quick, this Washington-San Francisco game, 7 innings. It's the second part of the doubleheader, so it's going to be a 7-inning game here. But Ross, serious home run issue, allowing the home runs. He didn't allow one. That game he didn't start in this game here, but every other start, he started off the season with 2 games not allowing one, but he's prone to the home run ball, and San Francisco can certainly launch them out of the park. Berrios, yeah, GPP play at best. I like the Houston bats though, so I'm not going to be really high on him. I think if you do want to go GPP and you want to go a little cheaper at pitcher, I would go with GANT. He did get blown up in his last start, but that's against Cincinnati, and the Cincinnati offense is just cooking lately. So we'll give him a pass on that one, but he does provide a decentish floor. It's nothing special, nothing spectacular. You're looking for, in GPP at least, you're looking for like 3x value. Is he going to get that to you at 7K? Probably not. Which is why, you know, I think we're really going to be sticking up to the Bauer and Garcia. It's just, even for GPP, there's nothing down here to like. MENEZ, though, is very intriguing. Still, make sure, I haven't seen anything official that he is starting here on MLB.com, or places that I've looked. He's still to be determined who's going to be starting in the second game here. But you can kind of see he's got a high strikeout rate comparative to how many batters he has faced. And at 4K, if you really want to, you know, jam in all those top bats on the slate, sure. Can he get you 2.5, 3 times his value? I don't know. I don't know how late he would be going into this game here. You can see he's been capped at 2 innings, but that's kind of been in relief. So we'll see. We'll see. But I think he's a viable option, certainly. But let's look towards the bats. You know, your top option on the slate is going to be the Dodgers here going up against Allard. Especially the Dodgers righties. So guys like Betts, Turner, Taylor, he could be a great spot. I really like Pujols on the slate as well for some nice savings if you need them at 3-3. Not that you really even need the savings, because look, if you jam in these 4 great Dodger plays, you can throw in Bauer and you can throw in Garcia, and you're still looking at 3-3. You find one cheap value in there, and you're going to be fine. So I don't think there's any salary concerns that we have to be worried about. Say you get off of Garcia and you want to go down towards Menez, like I mentioned, you're looking at 4-3 remaining for the rest of your bats. So maybe you want to go some of those San Francisco bats who have some home run upside. So a guy like Crawford, who can do that. I think Yastrzemski, he's coming off the IL. He's going to be cleared today, coming off of it. So he's going to be a lefty going against a righty. You put him in, you're still looking at 4-4 remaining. I'm not going to give you a full lineup here, but it just kind of shows you that you can pretty much put in whoever you want on this slate, and you're not going to have any issues. So Dodgers, San Fran, I like them. Houston bats, I'm interested going up against Barrios. It's not the Barrios from a couple of years ago that we were all jamming in. St. Louis, Chicago, this should see quite a few runs here. Neither pitcher is really great. You can go St. Louis, you can go for the, really just target the home run bats from St. Louis here, just because Hendricks does have an issue with the long ball. So if you want to target St. Louis, go for a bunch of those home run guys. And then Chicago going up against GANT. Yeah. Quick aside here. Wisdom was just his home runs tear that he went on. It was just incredible. Every notification that you got from a Chicago Cubs home run, it just seemed like it was Wisdom. So I was quickly falling in love with his capabilities. You know, he came in near min price here, and he's already up to 4.6, and he did that within a 10-day stretch, which is incredible. It took him 10 days for DK to realize that he needed to be priced up this high, but it took them 2 months to figure out that Madrigal and Vaughn on the White Sox were not min price plays. It took them 2 months of hitting 300 in this production. So whatever, that's not part of the slate, but yeah, I like Chicago. I like St. Louis. There's probably going to be a lot of runs scored in this game here. San Fran, Washington, it's going to be a 7-inning game, but you can go for those San Francisco power bats. I like Houston, and then Dodgers are going to be your chalk stack of the day here. So super quick slate, nothing really else to go over. It's going to be pretty straightforward. It's going to be a lot of popular builds with just some one-offs here and there. So hit that thumbs up button, drop a comment down below. All that engagement really does help us out in providing this free content for you guys. 1-2 videos a day, depending on how many slates there are. If you haven't checked out that earlier video, please do so. And just good luck in your contest tonight, and I'll see you in the next video.